Alright, guys. So, this came up and then immediately was taken down. Donald Trump posted this and Twitter took it down because social media, the regular media, seems the vast majority of forms of media have a very, very biased opinion of things and want to frame a narrative that Donald Trump is racist. So, for those of you who think that Donald Trump is racist, please justify what he's getting ready to say.
I understand the pain that people are feeling. The death of George Floyd on the streets of Minneapolis was a grave tragedy. It should never have happened. It has filled Americans all over the country with horror, anger, and grief. We support the right of peaceful protesters, and we hear their pleas. The voices of law-abiding citizens must be heard, and heard very loudly. We will stand with the family of George Floyd, with the peaceful protesters, and with every law-abiding citizen who wants decency.
Law abiding citizen.
Civility,
Is it the
safety,
music?
and security.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
But what we are
So
now
it goes
seeing
on
on
for
the
quite a
streets of
while.
our cities
Hold on a second, Reg.
has nothing to do with justice or with peace. The memory of George Floyd is being dishonored by rioters, looters, and anarchists.
True.
The
It's a
violence
good message.
and vandalism is being led by Antifa and other radical left-wing groups who are terrorizing the innocent, destroying jobs.
Did this for no reason.
The mobs are devastating the life's work of good people and destroying their dreams.
This is as presidential as one can get.
Yeah.
It harms those who have the least. We cannot and must not allow a small group of criminals and vandals to wreck our cities and lay waste to our communities. We must defend the rights of every citizen to live without violence, prejudice, or fear. Healing, not hatred, justice, not chaos, are the mission at hand. I stand before you as a friend and ally to every American seeking justice and peace. No one is more upset than fellow law enforcement officers by the small handful who fail to
There's a
abide
lot
by
here
their
that people
oath
need to hear.
to
It's
serve
not
and
just
protect.
bluster and
We support the
campaigning.
overwhelming majority of police officers who are incredible in every way and devoted public servants. We must all work together as a society to expand opportunity and to create a future of greater dignity and promise for all of our people. Every citizen in every community has the right to be safe in their workplace, safe in their homes, and safe in our city streets. We are working toward a more just society, but that means building up, not tearing down, joining hands, not hurling fists, standing in solidarity, not surrendering to hostility. This is the sacred right of all Americans that I am totally determined to defend and will defend.
Okay, pause real quick.
Wow.
Reg, I want to go back to you. Chris Cuomo.
Okay, I could not find this anywhere else. I saw it here, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and I couldn't find it. Nowhere. Nowhere. Twitter decided to take that down. Why? Why? How is it that you are going to make it so blatant in your bias that you would take something that actually has a positive message from someone that you spend so much time and so many resources trying to paint as a racist? It's so unbelievable. I don't get any of the logic that any of you try to use for any of these arguments, because everything he just said was true. You don't need to be turning to violence. You have a problem with what's going on. This isn't how you solve it. And what he's not talking about, and the things that he can't say because he's the president, is that you're digging your own hole with this. You are breeding all of the things that you are saying or happen. Like, you're talking about systemic racism. It's not real. I'm researching into it right now. We're gonna make a video talking about actual studies that prove systemic racism because I can't find any. But you are going to have, like, I'm telling you now, the generation that's sitting here watching all the Nickelodeon videos or the commercials of all this shit, you are breeding the generation of racism that you're worried about. You guys need to get your shit together. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.